Hi, my name is Josh Zander. I'm the host teaching professional for My Smart Golf and teaching professional at Stanford University Golf Course. Today I want to talk about one of the most important fundamentals in golf, your grip. After all, your grip is your one connection to the golf club. I think of the grip as a steering wheel. Your grip has the most influence on your club face, and your club face is the most important thing when it comes to direction control. It's even much more important than the path of your golf swing. So let's talk about the different grips you'll see out there. There are basically three kinds of grips. There's a neutral grip, there's a strong grip, and there's a weak grip. A neutral grip is one where the V's between your thumb and index finger both point towards your right ear. A strong grip is one where the V's point towards your right shoulder, and a weak grip is one where the V's point more towards your nose. Now, how do you know if you have a strong grip or a weak grip other than looking at the V's? You can do what I call the twist check. I'll first start out with my neutral grip. My neutral grip, where the V's are towards my right ear. When I twist the club face, I can twist it equal amounts left and equal amounts to the right. If I have a strong grip, where I've turned my V's more towards my right shoulder, you can see that I can now turn my club face more closed than I can open it. Sometimes we call a strong grip a closed face grip for that reason. It allows you to close the face more than open it. Now, a weak grip, where the V's are more towards my nose, notice how I can open the face more and I can't close it quite as much when I do my twist check. Sometimes we call that weak grip an open face grip. Now let me share with you a procedure for how to put on your grip in a neutral position. The first thing you have to do is make sure you're starting with a square club face. In order to have your club face square, you want the leading edge, this front edge of the club, perpendicular to the target line. That's a square club face. Now notice, I'm taking my left hand grip left of my left leg. This is where my arm naturally hangs. And when I do, I'm resting the club in the fingers of my left hand and underneath the heel pad. Notice that I can hold the club underneath that heel pad, and if somebody tried to pull it out, it would be nice and stable underneath the heel pad of my left hand. So I've got my left hand grip in the fingers underneath the heel pad. When I bring it in front of me, you can now check your club face again. The leading edge should be pointing straight up to the sky, and I've got a V pointed at my right ear. Now I'm going to apply my right hand to the club. You can hold the club up in a vertical position. It'll make it nice and light, but I want it in front of your body. Now you can feel like you're almost shaking hands with your right hand, and you're going to take these two fingers, your middle finger and ring finger, slide them along the middle knuckle and have them join that index finger. At this point, you can either overlap or interlock those two fingers. I don't care which one. Great players have done both. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thumb right between the two fleshy pads of my right hand, right in the lifeline. I call it putting the hot dog right in the bun. That thumb is securely right inside those two pads. Now I'm going to trigger my index finger, almost like I'm holding a squirt gun here. So you can see my index finger is slightly separated from the rest of my hand. And then when I put my thumb down there, notice I've got another V pointed towards my right ear, and I've got my leading edge to the sky, and if I go ahead and do my twist check, I can twist the same amount left as I can twist to the right. I have a very neutral grip. Now, do you have to have a neutral grip? Absolutely not. There have been great players who have had weak grips. Jose Maria Olazabal is one of the first players that comes to my mind of a great major championship winner who's had a weak grip. And there are many others who've had strong grips. Freddie Couples is one, Paul Azinger is one. I'm naming all major championship winners, so you don't have to have a perfectly neutral grip to play great golf. You need to find the grip that works for you. So which one of these three grips works for you? The key, as I was saying earlier, remember this grip is your steering wheel. It helps you hit the golf ball straight. So what's your desired ball flight? Let's say you're having problems slicing the ball. Well, I would recommend moving those V's more towards your right shoulder, which is going to make it easier for you to close the face. This should help offset that slice. If you're hooking the golf ball too much, you can go ahead and weaken the grip, get those V's more towards your nose, and that'll help you keep the club face a little bit more open. It's important that you use the grip that will help you achieve your desired ball flight. Now, I would recommend when you're hitting short game shots that you weaken your grip. You turn both hands more where the V's point at your nose. This is going to help you hit those higher, softer pitch shots, better bunker shots, and allow you to use the bounce of your club a little bit more. The last thing you want to do when you're hitting a short game shot is strengthen the grip and then have that leading edge digging into the ground. It doesn't allow for very forgiving short game. Let me leave you with one last thought. A lot of people always ask me, how hard should I grip the club? What should my grip pressure be? Well, the first thing I would say is stop using the word pressure and stop using the word grip. Call it more of a hold on the club, because that's really what we're doing. We're holding the club, we're not squeezing it. I like to think of holding a tube of toothpaste, and if I took the top off, I could hold the toothpaste in my hand, but I wouldn't be squeezing any out. Another way to check it would be, I want it securely in my fingers, but I want my wrists nice and oily. If you have a nice grip, one that fits the ball flight you desire, and you're holding it nicely like you're holding a tube of toothpaste, you're now going to be in position to hit very, very good and straight golf shots. For the best shot tracking and game analysis resource on the web, go to www.mysmartgolf.com.